Some of the most interesting volcanoes in the world have Russian names. Some of them are not even in Russia. They are former Russian territories, like in what is in Aleutian Island in Alaska, and California and Oregon, which was also Russian territory in the past. These volcanoes are erupting all the time. Most of them are a stratovolcano. Klyuchevskaya and Bezymianny, and this one, which is the not active at this stage, are among the most interesting one because they can disrupt the North Pacific aviation, as you can see from this satellite image. The most of the times, either one of them is erupting and the other one is resting, or sometimes at the same time, both of them are erupting. This is the Klyuchevskaya, which is the tallest volcano in the Eurasia, which is active. Of course, the tallest volcano in Eurasia is Damavand. It's not active at the moment. It's relatively quiet, and it can erupt in any manner. Bezymianny, which means nameless volcano or unnamed volcano, is more active at this stage. It is very similar to Mount St. Helens. When it erupts, it can cause more disruption than the Klyuchevskaya. I have a video about the Bezymianny, which nicely summarizes, as a reference, all that we know and is important about this fascinating volcano. There is a volcano when the rest of the world is sleeping, it awakes and erupts. This is the Bezymianny volcano in the Russian Far East in Kamchatka Peninsula. As you can see, it has huge ash plume rising to the stratosphere, actually reducing the height of this every time it erupts. But it has other kinds of eruption, felsic eruption, which adds to the height of it, compensating for the loss of the mass and height. During the daylight, this is what you will see, huge eruption. Mount St. Helens, if you remember it, 1981. This was the grandfather of it. 1956 is erupted. It blew up the top, lost the top of the volcano, then the magma rose and exploded. And this is what the result is. Gradually building back the volcanic dome, the peak practically, that it lost in the previous eruption. And it is now back to its normal height, almost. 3,000 meter, 20. And this is the way it has actually built up the volcanic dome, compensating for the lost part that it had. As you can see, very similar to the Mount St. Helens, building up over the many years. All the crater rim you can see, and now it has built it up. This is a little bit older pictures you can see. They are in black and white, some of them. The volcanic dome is there. It's part of the Indo-Pacific Ring of Fire, Bezymianny volcano, one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the Kamchatka. It affects the climate in a way that many of the Ring of Fire volcanoes will actually not doing like that. Planet Earth is practically Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean, and a little bit in the tucked away in the corner, which we call the Old World.